topics, we should be thorough with the syllabus. So syllabus என்னென்ன இருக்குன்னு first நம்ம thorough பண்ணணும். So எடுத்த உடனே என்ன இருக்கு grammar partல part 7 என்னென்ன கவர் ஆகுது. First you have phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs இருக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் you have synonyms, antonyms எல்லாம் இருக்கு. So followed by articles, prepositions, and then comes tenses. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் active voice, passive voice எல்லாம் வரும். Then you have parts of speech. So parts of speechல எத்தனை parts of speech இருக்கு? 8 parts of speech. What are they? Subjective, verb, noun, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, and all that. Conjunctions irukku, right? So adukapra you have articles. So adukapra what else you have? Direct speech, indirect speech we don't have in syllabus. Sometimes they might ask questions in direct speech and indirect speech. So apart from that, articles, yeah, prefix, suffix, very good. Then gerund, infinitives and participles, simple, complex, compound sentences are there. Apart from that, homophones, then degrees of comparison. This is a topic which will come under adjectives. So adjectives la நம்ம மூணு விதமா படிக்க போறோம். So adjectives la error spotting தனியா இருக்கு, types of adjectives இருக்கு, and then also you have degrees of comparison. So 3 parts are there when it comes to adjectives. So then what else? Sentence pattern is there, question tag is there, then British, American, compound words, homophones, so blending words and all that. So இதுல நம்ம எடுக்க போற டாபிக் வந்து like first we will start with sentence pattern, question tag, degrees of comparison today. Okay, so if we see like when it comes to topics like phrasal verbs, synonyms, antonyms, so prefix, suffix, do you want me to teach that? இதெல்லாம் நீங்களே படிக்கிற விஷயம். So you need not want somebody to stand here and say this is the word and this is the meaning, this is the antonym. No. So அதெல்லாம் நீங்களே தான் வந்து படிக்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும். Phrasal verbs எல்லாம் படிக்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Synonyms, antonyms எல்லாமே படிக்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Prefix, suffix and all I need not teach. Also you have singulars and plural. Okay. So அதெல்லாம் you can get used to yourself. So logic oriented விஷயம் எல்லாம் I will teach you today. So today I will start off with sentence pattern, first topic. So tell me, a sentence can be divided into how many parts? எத்தனை பார்ட்டா ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணலாம்? Subject, verb, then object, complement, adjunct. A sentence can be divided into 5 parts. Okay, so first we shall start off with the topic sentence pattern. So present சமச்சீர் கல்வி bookல உங்களுக்கு sentence patternல examples எதுவுமே இருக்காது. Okay, the previous சமச்சீர் கல்வி books தான் நீங்க ரெஃபர் பண்ணி if you want, in case you want any examples, or you can surf internet also, right? So let me give few examples and teach you the topic. Now listen, let me finish the explanation. So as we already told you, subject is nothing but who does the action or about whom the sentence speaks about. So யார பத்தி அந்த sentence பேசுதோ அதுதான் subject ன்னு சொல்லிருக்கோம். So example, the brave soldiers fought well. Who is the doer of the action? Soldiers. The brave soldiers is the subject of the sentence. Sentence is talking about the brave soldiers. Hence, this is the subject of the sentence. The crowd laughed. Crowd. So this is the subject. Birds fly in the sky. Next is sentence. What is called the subject? I is the subject of the sentence. Understand? Finished? So next is like understanding verbs. So what do you call a verb is? Verb na enna artham? Action words. So for example, whatever we do is an action. So when we write something, write is an action. So when you read, when you walk, when you drink something, or when you sleep, when you jump, when you run, all these are actions. நம்ம செய்யற ஒவ்வொரு செயலுமே வந்து verbs. So தமிழ்ல என்ன சொல்லுவோம் verbs? வினைச்சொல். That is verb. Okay. So apart from action words, வேற என்னென்ன verbs எல்லாம் இருக்கு? What are they? So be forms இருக்கு. What are the be verbs? Is, am, or, was, were. So have forms என்னென்ன இருக்கு? Possessive verbs. Have, has, past form of these two words வந்து had. So apart from have forms, do verbs. What are the do forms? Do, does, did. Okay. Yes. So verbs ன்னு சொல்லும்போது what comes into our mind? These are the action words. What are the past tense of these words? Is, am, or, was, were. Okay. Past tense is had. What are the past tense of do and does? Did. So all these are verbs. Yes. Huh? Be, been. So been வந்து third form. Verb உடைய third form. Finished? So verbsலயே நமக்கு வந்து two types இருக்கு. What are they? Transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Am I correct? Can you tell me what are transitive verbs? Any idea? What are transitive and what are intransitive? Yes? Yeah? Verb that takes an object. Listen. So two types of verbs we have. One is transitive, I'm sorry. The other one is intransitive verbs. So what are transitive verbs? Verbs that takes an object is called a transitive verb. So ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ்ல ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இருந்தா ஆக்ஷன் வந்து ஆப்ஜெக்ட்க்கு பாஸ் ஆனா அது transitive. ஆக்ஷன் வந்து ஆப்ஜெக்ட்க்கு பாஸ் ஆகல அப்படின்னா அது intransitive. For example, the boy kicked the football. So action pass ஆகுது ஆப்ஜெக்ட்க்கு. Yes. So the what or whom அப்படின்ற questionக்கு answer வந்தா அது object. Got it. So for example, I saw a film. So what is I in the sentence? Subject. Saw அப்படின்றது verb. I saw what? What did I see? A film. ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இருக்கா? சோ இது வந்து டிரான்சிட்டிவ் verb. 4 sentences கொடுத்துட்டு கேட்கலாம், எதுல வந்து டிரான்சிட்டிவ் verb யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, எதுல இன்ட்ரான்சிட்டிவ் verb யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஒன்ஸ் கேட்டிருக்காங்க அந்த மாதிரி. So you should have an idea. Okay. So next is like Lata is arranging the flowers. So Lata is arranging what? What is she arranging? Object இருக்கா sentenceல. So verb that takes an object is called transitive verb. So அப்ப இந்த verb transitive or intransitive? Transitive. The dog bit a boy. So bit அப்படின்றது transitive or intransitive? Transitive verb. Understand? So intransitive னு சொல்லும்போது verb that does not take an object. So object இல்ல அப்படின்னா அது intransitive verb. For example, he sneezed. So do we have an object in the sentence? Object இருக்கா? இல்ல. So sneeze அப்படின்றது intransitive verb. The meeting started on time. Do we have the answer for the question what or whom? இல்ல. அப்போ started அப்படின்றது இந்த இடத்துல intransitive. Okay. I say, for example, the library opens at 10 a.m. So is it transitive or intransitive verb? Intransitive, adla object ill. Understand? Yes. Lata started the quarrel. Transitive or intransitive? Transitive. You have an object in the statement. Got it? Finished? So you have do and does. So which is singular, which is plural? Does singular and do is plural. So இதெல்லாம் subject verb agreementல தெரியணும். எது singular, எது plural அப்படின்னுட்டு. Okay? So can I erase it? So verbs, like give some examples. See, in certain sentences, you can see auxiliary verb இருக்கும், main verb இருக்கும். So what do you mean by auxiliary verb? So can you tell me what are the verbs in the given sentences? Be verb. So this is a verb. Banu is happy is a verb. Be verb. So here you can see am அப்படின்ற be verb இருக்கு and waiting அப்படின்ற main verb is also there. So main verb இருக்கு. சில sentenceல auxiliary verb. What is other name for auxiliary verb? Helping verbs like is, am, or, was, were. So helping verb இருக்கும், main verb இருக்கும். So together should be marked as what? Verb. ரெண்டையும் சேர்த்து verb தான் mark பண்ணணும். Okay. And I like novels. Like is a verb. Okay. So understanding object. So what do you mean by object? Receiver of an action. Objects are usually receiver of an action. Objects are usually nouns. Yes. So how do you find object in a sentence? For a sentence, object நீங்க எப்படி கண்டுபிடிப்பீங்க? This will answer the question. Yeah. What or who? Okay. So object answers the question. What or who? So this is called an object. Okay. For example, So tell me what is the pattern here? Subject, verb. So what did the collector inspect? So this is answering the question, what? So answer to the question, what is an object? For example, I can say, he met her. So in this case, tell me what is the pattern? He is the subject, met is the verb, and he met, this is answering the question, whom did he meet? So answer to the question, whom is an object. Okay, so object வந்து what or whom easier கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். So but objectல we have two types, direct object இருக்கு, indirect object இருக்கு. Yes or no? Yes. So we'll see that ஒரு sentenceல ரெண்டு object வரும். So whatன்ற questionக்கும் answer வரும், whomன்ற questionக்கும் answer வரும். So in that case, how to mark we will see. Finished? Object you have IO, that is indirect object. டச் பண்ணல சார், பென் மட்டும் தான் வந்து போர்ட்ல. எஸ், நான் வந்து ஸ்கிரீனை டச் பண்ணவே இல்லை. So how to find out indirect object? This will answer the question whom. So whom ன்னு சொல்லும்போது this refers to a person. So I want சொல்லும்போது this will answer the question whom, and this always refer to people or person. And DO will answer to the question whiteboard. So what ன்னு சொல்லும்போது this will be usually things. Okay. Now tell me the pattern. My brother-in-law is the subject. Gave is verb. And what is me? So answering to the question, whom? So whom na person pati sollirko. So this should be marked as what? IO. And a gift answers the question what? What அப்படின்ற question answer வருது. So what என்ற question answer வந்தா this should be marked as DO. Got it? What happened? Undo. Good. Yes. So what is the old lady? Subject. Told, verb. Them, indirect object, talking about person or people, answering to the question whom. And stories answer the question what. So this refers to things. This is do. Now I'll tell you a sentence. Tell me what is the pattern. The collector distributed the prizes to the winners. IODO. That's what. See, எப்பவுமே IODO தான் வரும் கிடையாது. Sometimes DO first வரும், அதுக்கப்புறம் IO வரும். You can say prizes talking about things. So that should be marked as DO. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் winners அப்படின்ற people வருது. It should be marked as IO. So be clear, it is not always IODO. It can be DO and IO also. So IODO patternல எப்படி இருக்கும்? ஒன்னு person பத்தி சொல்லும், இன்னொன்னு things பத்தி சொல்லும். SVOC patternல that is different. There will be a confusion always. So make it clear when talking about complement. Okay. So next is complement. So now that we are clear with how to identify the subject in a sentence, verbs and object. Yes. So now that we will understand what is complement. So what do you mean by complement? Exactly. So SVC pattern, SVOC pattern. So SVC pattern, the complement talks about the subject. SVOC pattern, the complement talks about the object. So, okay, first complement abdina inna, this is an essential unit of a sentence. Finished. So let's understand what is complement. So complement is an essential unit of a sentence. So for example, he looks. He looks dash. Is the sentence complete? No. So for example, he looks happy. So this, we call it a complement. Without complement, the sentence becomes meaningless. For example, I can say, he seems. Is the sentence complete? No. I say he seems rich. So rich is a complement which completes the meaning of the sentence. And the complement irunada the sentence vandu mulmai adiyum. It completes the sense of a sentence. Understand? So complement is used after the verbs. Enna verbs kapra நம்ம complement use பண்ணுவோம்? After be verbs. So be verbs க்கு அப்புறமேலாம் நம்ம complement வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Understand? After the verb look, feel, see, remain, grow. So after these verbs we normally use complement. Look க்கு அப்புறம் complement தான் வரும். Become க்கு அப்புறம் complement தான் வரும். You have to mark it as complement. Understand? So complement talks about the color. Colors are complements. It talks about the mood. For example, when you feel happy or sad, your emotions are complements. Talks about job and title. For example, I say I am a teacher. Teacher is a complement. After be verbs, we use complement. He is a doctor. Doctor is a complement. He is a captain. What is complement in the sentence? Captain is a complement. So these are the complements. என்னென்ன verbs க்கு அப்புறம் complements use பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கொடுத்திருக்கோம். So we shall see the examples now. For example, I write they are poor. Simply I write they are. Is the sentence complete? No. I complete the sentence using a complement they are poor. So now the sentence becomes complete. I write I am happy. So after be verb, I use complement. So simple as adjectives or complements. Colors are adjectives, right? So complements or adjectives usually, right? I'm looking for a duster. Now, so we shall see the ரெண்டு pattern இருக்கு. First is SVC pattern we will see, and then we have the second pattern, SVOC pattern. See, listen, the first pattern is SVC pattern. So SVC pattern, complement will talk about the subject. Complement வந்து subject பத்தி பேசும். So அதனாலதான் இது வந்து subject complement அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். For example, this lesson is interesting. So this lesson அப்படின்றது subject. Yes, as we know, this is a verb. So be verb க்கு அப்புறம் என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? Complement. What is interesting? The complement is talking about the subject. This is subject complement. It grew dark. After grow. Grow க்கு அப்புறம் என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்னு சொல்லிருக்கோம்? Complement. So dark, darker, darkest. These are adjectives. Adjectives are complements. So this dark is talking about it. Talking about the subject. He remained a bachelor. So after the verb remain, we use a complement. Understand? So who remained a bachelor? He. The complement is talking about the subject. She became a journalist. After becomes, we use complement. So who became a journalist? He is a doctor. After be verbs, we use complement. Understand? So two patterns in this SVC and SVOC pattern. Any doubts? Clear? So now SVOC pattern. Okay, listen. So next we'll talk about SVOZ pattern. As I told you, SVOZ pattern la complement will talk about the object. So object pathina information kodukum. This we call it as what? Object complement. Okay. So OZ pattern la paathona OC abindrathu either it will talk about the same person or the same thing. IOD vola enna paathom one person irukum, one things irukum. Adu IOD that you will differentiate, one is thing, the other one is person. But whereas OC pattern la OC it should be either the same person or same things. So OC IOD were confused among students. So be clear how to differentiate. Understand? So they called David a genius. So as we know, they is subject, call is verb. So they called whom? Whom did they call? David. Whom in the question answer vanda, that is object. So a genius. So genius is talking about David. Your genius? David. So this we call it as object complement. The genius is referring to the object David. Same person. Got it? Yes. Experience made him wiser. So, yaar wiser? Him. So the complement is talking about object in the statement, referring to the same person here. And he was elected the president. So here the president refers to, sorry, this example must be wrong. So change it as they elected him the president. Okay. Now the president is referring to him, the object him. Okay. Did I put he or not? He made his son a doctor. So doctor here refers to son. Okay. So I'll give you another sentence. Tell me what is the pattern. The committee declared him the winner. What is the pattern? The committee declared him the winner. SVOZ. So here the winner refers to him, referring to the same person, OZ pattern. And take one more example. They proved him wrong. They proved him wrong. What is the pattern? SVOZ pattern. So got clear with OZ pattern and IODO? Yes. So next is adjunct. So what do we know about adjunct? Prepositional phrases or adjuncts. Then what are adjuncts? Is it a necessary part of a sentence or is it optional part? Optional. So this gives additional meaning to a sentence. It is not that it must be present. It gives additional meaning to a sentence. So without adjunct, will the sentence be meaningful? Adjunct illena sentence meaningful irukuma irukada? Irukum. Okay. I said it gives additional meaning to a sentence, which means that even without adjunct, the sentence, the meaning of the sentence will stand. Okay. Without adjunct, so how do you find adjunct in a sentence? ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ்ல adjunct எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? Any idea? Prepositional phrases or adjuncts. Apart from that, example, exactly. So we can say adjunct is formed by, this will answer the question when something happens, why something happens, then where, place, then how, the manners. Okay. So when refers to time, why gives a reason, where refers to place, how shows the manner. Okay. So answer to these questions are adverbs. In the question kana badal vanda adu adverb, adjunct அப்படினு அர்த்தம். Okay. Adverbs or adjuncts. Adverbs எல்லாம் adjunct தான் சொல்லுவோம். Okay. Prepositional phrases. So these are adjuncts. So is there a rule like adjunct on the beginning of the sentence la da irukano illa middle la irukano or end of the statement la da irukano? Adjunct can be any part of the sentence. எந்த இடத்துல வேணா adjunct ஓட position இருக்கலாம். It can be either in the beginning or in the middle or in the end of a sentence. Okay. Okay, what is the pattern? So yesterday is answering the question when? Adjunct. Okay. So what is this pattern? Yes. So last week is answering the question when something happened. This. So here you have two adjuncts. One is answering the question when. The other one is answering the question where. About the place. Okay. So I'll give you examples. Please find out the pattern here. I was a teacher last year at SRM school. Yes, we CAA. Very good. Same pattern. Good. Take the next statement. I was late yesterday. I was late yesterday due to rain. So what is the pattern? Yes, we see yay. So due to rain is answering the question why. You're giving a reason for coming late yesterday. Understand? So yes, we see A is the pattern. Ram studies well. What is the pattern? Yes, we yay. How? Answering the question how is an adjunct. How did Ram study or how does Ram study? Ram studies well. Well is an adjunct. Take down the example. Next example, India got freedom in 1947. Pattern SBOA. Correct. Next. Last week, they gave him an assignment. What is the pattern? ASVIOD. Good. Next example. Yesterday we bought a car. ASVO. Okay. Next example. He was excited. SVC. Simple. and he became the captain of the team. SVC of the team, prepositional phrase, Yale, SVCA. Next example, he works cheerfully throughout the day. SVAA. So he works cheerfully means how. Answer to the question how. Throughout the day is a prepositional phrase that's again an adjunct. Next example, I presented him the check for 25,000 rupees. I presented him a check for 25,000 rupees. SVIODO? Yeah, yes, that's correct. Can we go to the next topic? Or we all good with the sentence pattern? Purida, the doubts irka? Subject, verb, object, complement, and adjunct. So, do you know how to frame sentence pattern? Okay. So, the examples you work out you will be clear. So, these examples from my part I've given. So, if you need any worksheet also, I can send you later. Okay. So, next topic, can it be question tag? So, what do we mean by question tag in English? What do we mean by question tag? ஸோ இங்கிலீஷ்ல யூஸ்வலா ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் வந்து கேட்போம். ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் சொல்லிட்டு அதை கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்றதுக்காக ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்போம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், இட் இஸ் வெரி ஹாட் அவுட் சைட், இஸ்ன்ட் இட், இல்லையா அப்படின்னு ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அதுதான் வந்து கன்ஃபர்மேஷனுக்காக கேட்கிற கொஸ்டின் இஸ் கொஸ்டின் டேக். இட் இஸ் ரெய்னிங், இஸ்ன்ட் இட், ஓகே. ஸோ மழை பெஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்கிறோம் இல்ல கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்றதுக்காக, தட் வி கால் இட் அஸ் கொஸ்டின் டேக். Take down the definition for question tag. So English language, we normally make a statement. We make a statement and ask for confirmation. So English usually in the madri kepo. So on the mari confirmation kagara kekra question is question tag. Finished? So we have two types. Question tag la rendu type irukku. So what are they? First one is if the statement is positive. Statement kuduthirukka statement positive ah irundha tag வந்து எப்படி இருக்கணும்? Negative ah இருக்கும். So in case the given statement is negative, so கொடுத்திருக்க statement negative இருந்தா tag எப்படி இருக்கணும்? Positive இருக்கணும். So these are the two forms. So before passing on to the two types, let's understand what are the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs எத்தனை இருக்கு? How many auxiliary verbs are there? So இது ஒரு எக்ஸாம்ல கேட்டிருக்காங்க. 24 auxiliaries. So what are they? So B ல என்னென்ன? Is, am, or. So what are the modal verbs? One is missing. Must is missing. So counted there are 24 auxiliaries. So this is also called as the helping verbs. Finish. 24 auxiliaries there. Okay. So we will see the first type if the statement is positive. Question tag will be negative. So அந்த நாட்ன்றது NOT யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, கான்ட்ராக்ஷன் ஃபார்ம் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். அப்போஸ்ட்ரோஃபி போட்டு தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Don't use NOT. That form is not accepted. Can the subject of the question tag be noun or pronoun? Pronoun. It's always a pronoun. It can never be a noun. So this point you have to make a mention. For example, Gayatri கொடுத்திருக்காங்க question tagல subject இருக்குன்னா Gayatri use பண்ணக்கூடாது. What is the pronoun for Gayatri? She. She-னு தான் use பண்ணணும். Okay. The subject of the question tag is always a pronoun. It can never be a noun. Clear? Yes. Now we'll go ahead with the examples. Okay. Now, can you tell me the tags for the statements here? Ramya broke the wall. So all the given statements are positive. கொடுத்திருக்க statement எல்லாமே positive-ல இருக்கு, which means the tag should be negative. Okay. So Gayatri broke the wall. What can be the question tag here? ஏன் இங்க did use பண்றோம்னு ஏதோ டவுட் இருக்கா இருக்காது? உங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் கிளியரா தெரியுது ஏன் இங்க did use பண்றோம்? brokeன்றது what? Past tense. So past tense auxiliary verb என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? did. உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா சார்? ஓகே. சோ தெரிஞ்சா ஓகே. சோ இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா auxiliary verb வந்து எதுவுமே கொடுக்கல. So but you can see the statement is simple past tense. Simple past tenseல auxiliary verb is did. Did உடைய negative? Didn't. ரம்யான்றது she. Okay. Pronoun தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். புரிஞ்சுதா? Okay. The sun rises in the east. What is the tag? ஏன் அங்க does யூஸ் பண்றோம்? கொடுத்திருக்க ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் சிம்பிள் பிரசன்ட் டென்ஸ்ல இருக்கு. ஏன் do யூஸ் பண்ணாம does யூஸ் பண்றோம்? சிங்குலர். சன் வந்து சிங்குலர். சிங்குலருக்கு does தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ப்ளூரலுக்கு தான் do யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே. சோ does ஓட நெகட்டிவ் ஃபார்ம் doesn't it. Understand? So you are angry. What is the tag? Aren't you? The books are interesting. Aren't they? Plural இருக்கனால I'm using they here. Got it? I can swim. Can't I? Yeah. Once the car was costly. Wasn't it? Singular subject. It wasn't it. We should obey the elders. Shouldn't we? They have gone abroad. Haven't they? Okay. Any doubts? Clear. So next set of sentences for negative statements I shall give you. Can I erase? Can you tell me what are the tags for the statements given? Correct? Any doubts? So we have so many exceptional cases when it comes to question tag. We shall see one by one. Okay. So sentences which is beginning with I am. What is the tag? I am on the inner tag use பண்ணுவோம். Aren't I? Sometimes you can also use ain't I. Okay, that's also accepted. But book normally aren't I the kudukuranga. Okay. See, for example, I'm a student. Aren't I? I am busy. So I am vandale use aren't I, or sometimes ain't I also. So what is the tag in case if it is I am not? I am not when the inner tag use பண்ணுவோம். Am I? What is the tag when it is let us subject of a statement? Let us when the inner use பண்ணுவோம். Shall we? Can you give me an example? So let us when the shall we use பண்ணுவோம். Okay. So when the subject of a statement begins with everyone, everybody, somebody, someone, no one, nobody. So in the Mari words, or statement start agumbodhu, which means these are the subject of a statement. So these words are singular. Is it or not? Everyone is singular. Each is singular. So, but question tag la enna pronoun use panano? We have to use they in the question tag. Yeah. So what is the tag for everyone is perfect? Yeah. They when the plural, is for the singular. Can you use isn't they? Yes. So verb agreement should be there. It should be aren't they? Okay. So they when the plural irukanaல நீங்க அந்த singular verb use பண்ண முடியாது. You have to use plural only. Okay. Nobody has arrived yet. Have they? Nobody is negative. We need a positive tag. It should be have they. Okay. So they plural use பண்றனால இங்க நமக்கு plural verb தான் இருக்கும். Got it. So everyone will attend the party. Won't they? Wait. Why? Somebody has come. What is the tag? Haven't they? Has in the singular. They in the plural. So they will not go with has. Haven't they? Understand? Finished? Next point. So when the subject of a sentence begins with nothing, okay, and when it consists of a singular statement, singular subject, which is non-living, what is the tag to be used? And also for these words, anything, nothing, anything. So when the subject of a statement, it consists of the words like nothing, something, anything. So we have to use it in the question tag. So tell me what are the tags to be used here? Nothing happened. Did it? So given statement, nothing is negative. Nothing is negative. Hence we need a positive tag. Happened is in simple past tense. Hence we use did. Did it? Okay. Something has gone wrong in the circuit. Yeah. Why it's not coming? Very good. Yes. What is the tag here? Given statement is positive, I need a negative tag. Something varumbodhu I have to use it, hasn't it? And this is not your dad's car. Is it? Given statement is negative. I need a positive tag. So this that in could start on, we have to use it only. So sentence beginning with this or that, nothing, anything, something. I think it should be apply for everything also, but உங்களுடைய 12th bookல everything வந்தா they use பண்ண சொல்லி தான் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. As per book. So I didn't give everything இங்க. Bookல என்ன இருக்கோ அதான் நான் கொடுக்கிறேன். Right? So clear? What is the tag to use when the statement, the subject of a statement is somebody, everybody, nobody? Enna use pannum pronoun? They. So when the subject of a statement is nothing, something, it. Singular subject for animals and also for this and that we use it. What is the meaning for seldom? What is the meaning for seldom? Hmm? No. Never means seldom means rarely. So rarely the seldom. Both are same meaning only. Okay. See, tell me these words are positive or negative. Or a sentence in the words are positive or negative. The statement is negative. So director not the kudupanga, no the kudupanga illa. So barely nirunda, the statement is negative. Never nirunda, the statement is negative. Seldom shows the statement is negative. Okay. So which means the tag should be positive. So write down the tags for the given statements here. அது எழுதும் போது விழ மாட்டேங்குது சில லெட்டர்ஸ் வந்து இட்ஸ் நாட் ரைட்டிங் ப்ராப்பர்லி finished. What is the tag for he hardly works? Very good. Does he? He rarely comes late. Very good. Next, they seldom speak. Do they? He told nothing. That's all. Okay. So இந்த மாதிரி நெகட்டிவ் வேர்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி டேக் வந்து பாசிட்டிவா கொடுக்கணும். Next. So what is the tag for there are some books on the table? Aren't there? So there use பண்ணா நீங்க tagல thereன்றது யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Okay. So there will be a doubt there, varuma, varakudada, you can use it, aren't there. Okay. There can be used as a pronoun in the question tag. Next. So what do you mean by imperative sentence? Imperative sentence na enna artham? Subject is hidden. The subject of the imperative sentence is always you and it is hidden. Okay. So imperative sentence அப்படின்னா கட்டளை வாக்கியங்கள். Sentence which expresses a command, an order, a request, a suggestion, advice. So all these are imperative sentences. Okay. கட்டளை வாக்கியங்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் தமிழ்ல. So it can be a command. Or warnings, all these are imperatives. Okay. So for example, I say read the book. What is the tag?
அதை எடிட் பண்ணி உள்ள போகணும்.
See, imperative sentence க்கு நிறைய tag possible. You can also use won't you, will you, would you, could you, எல்லாமே யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். பட் உங்க எக்ஸாம் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ you have to use only will you. எக்ஸாம் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ நீங்க will you தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Also negative imperative வந்தா always it is will you only. Okay, negative imperatives will take the tag will you. So உங்க எக்ஸாம் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ அது இதுன்னு போட்டு கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணிக்க வேண்டாம். யூஸ் only will you. So read the book is will you. So don't come late tomorrow. Use will you. If you want, you take this, but உங்க ஆன்சர் கீழே இது வரைக்கும் will you தான் கொடுக்குறாங்க எக்ஸாம் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ. ஓகே. Take one more example. Please bring me a glass of water. Please bring me a glass of water. It's a polite request. Yeah. Will use பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So please bring me a glass of water. It's a polite request. You can also use would you. Okay. But exam will you போடுங்க. Would you வந்தா would you போடுங்க. Right. Always follow the traffic rules. Always follow the traffic rules. It's an obligation. It's your duty. Would you? Join us for lunch tomorrow. What is the tag? I said the subject of the imperative sentence is always you. It is hidden. You on the subject. So what is the tag? Join us for lunch tomorrow. Will you? Don't ever meddle with my papers. Take the statement. Don't ever meddle. meddle. Meddle with my papers. What is the tag? So don't know that's negative. Negative imperatives will always take will you. Okay. So all the rules are given. So try this question tag for this statement here. The கேக்குறதுக்கு chances not much. Okay. But then உங்க 12th bookல இருக்கனால I want to test whether you know this. How to answer this kind of tag? Any idea? So of you அப்படின்றது positive, hence the tag should be negative. So it should be can't they. Germs is plural, hence I use a plural pronoun. Here, little is positive or negative? Negative. So without article, few and little without articles, these are negative. Hence the tag should be positive. What is that? Do they? Take this statement and tell me the tag. Neither of my two brothers helped me in that situation. What is the tag? Did they is correct. Neither is negative. Okay, helped shows that the statement is in simple past tense. Positive tag is did they. Next statement. All of us are not eligible to apply for this course. What is the tag? Are they? Okay, yes. So I think enough of question tag. Exceptional cases are all given. Okay. So next is degrees of comparison. So degrees of comparison comes under a topic called adjectives. So before talking about degrees of comparison, let us understand what is adjective. So what do we mean by adjectives? Describing words, exactly. So what does an adjective usually describe? So usually adjectives will describe a noun. So what are nouns? Name of a person, place, things, animals. So simply telling nouns are nothing but naming words. Okay. Yes. For example, I say like he is a man. What is noun in the statement? He is a pronoun. What is noun? Man is a noun. I write the same statement like he is an honest man. So what kind of man he is? Honest. I'm describing the man as honest. So this word is the adjective. So எப்படிப்பட்ட மனிதர்னு நம்ம describe பண்ணிருக்கோம் honest ஒரு நேர்மையான மனிதர். Okay, giving more information about a noun. What kind of? Okay, I say like Netaji. Netaji was a courageous leader. What is adjective in the statement? Courageous is adjective, describing the leader. Okay. So words describing colors, shapes, numbers. All these are adjectives. Okay. For example, I write See, the words talking about the colors, shapes, numbers, quantity, quality, all these are adjectives. So what is adjective in the given statement? Large. Okay, then some talking about quantity. Yes. First, so number it can be either 1, 2, 3, or it can be order. First, second, third, fourth. Next, all, how much wealth, talking about quantity. All these are adjectives. Understand? Finished? The name is okay. So adjectives, we have 3 degrees. Can you tell me what are they? Positive, comparative. Yes. Now tell me when to use positive degree. Positive degree நம்ம எங்க யூஸ் பண்ணனும், எப்ப யூஸ் பண்ணனும்? You can make it even more clear. When you're describing only one person or only one thing, that is positive. I can say Anita is rich. I'm describing only one person here. That is positive degree. Understand? So Ramesh is tall. Positive degree. ஒருத்தர் மட்டும் தான் நான் பேசுறேன். When to use comparative degree? When I'm comparing two people or two things, I use comparative degree. So ரெண்டு பேர் இருக்காங்க, யார் இதுல வந்து ரொம்ப டாலா இருக்காங்க? Who is taller? Ramesh is taller than Suresh. I use comparative degree. When to use superlative degree? More than two, on the whole. For example, I can say Ramesh is the richest man in the village. In the village, Ramesh is the richest man. Okay? Or she is the most beautiful girl in the world. In the உலகத்திலே யார் ரொம்ப beautiful. So more than two, on the whole, when you're talking about, I use a superlative degree. So for example, I can say rich. What is the comparative degree? Richest. Okay. Yes. So this is positive. Got it? What is positive, what is comparative, and when to use superlative degree? Yes. So positive degree, you have two types. What are they? That is degrees of equality and degrees of inequality. Okay? So what is the conjunction for degrees of equality we use? As. And what is the conjunction for degrees of inequality? See, inequality la inga soku badala I can also use this construction is also correct. Okay? Degrees of inequality la soku badala ninga as kuda use panal. Right. For example, okay, see the first example, Raju is as strong as Somu. Okay, what is the meaning for the statement here? Raju, Somu, they are equally strong. So error spotting எப்படி கேட்பாங்க இங்க as conjunction கொடுத்துட்டு green one only. Did you all take the statements? Okay, so as கொடுத்துட்டு நடுவுல என்ன கொடுப்பாங்க comparative degree or superlative degree கொடுப்பாங்க. That's not correct. As நடுவுல positive degree தான் இருக்கும். Got it? That comes under error spotting. So both are equally strong. Positive degree we use as, goes with as, nadula positive degree. When both are not equally strong, what is the statement? Raju is not so strong as Somu. Okay, Rajuvu, Somuvu, they are not equally strong. Adhaan the conjunction use பண்ணி சொல்லிருக்கோம். Again, not so or not as நடுவுல என்ன இருக்கணும்? Positive degree தான் இருக்கணும். Okay, so now we will see the degrees of comparison. What are the three models in the degrees of comparison? என்னென்ன model இருக்கு? We have the model, one of the model, and comparative model. So we shall see the models now. So first we shall see the model. So this is the construction for the model. Okay. Finished. So எப்பவுமே superlative டிகிரிக்கு முன்னாடி the அப்படின்ற article use பண்ணுவோம். Yes, he is the tallest boy in the class. She is the wisest girl in the class. But there are exceptional cases also. எங்க superlative degree முன்னாடி the article வராது. Can you tell me? For example, you can say India's fastest network. What degree is fastest? Fastest அப்படின்றது என்ன டிகிரி? சூப்பர்லேட்டிவ். ஆனா இந்தியாஸ் ஃபாஸ்டஸ்ட் நெட்வொர்க் தான் சொல்றோம். அந்த இடத்துல நீங்க த யூஸ் பண்ணல. வை? எஸ், பொசசிவ். சோ பொசசிவ் கேஸ்க்கு அப்புறமா வர சூப்பர்லேட்டிவ் டிகிரிக்கு முன்னாடி த யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம். மை பெஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட், இட் இஸ் நாட் மை த பெஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட். ஹர் worst situation, it's not her the worst situation. There are certain exceptional cases also. So rules are not free from exceptions. Okay, see, the plus superlative degree varumbodhu, how to change into comparative degree? This is the structure. Comparative degree plus than plus any other. இந்த மாடலுக்கு இந்த கம்பேரிட்டிவ் டிகிரி ஃபார்மேட் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். இன்னொரு மாடலுக்கும் ஒரு கம்பேரிட்டிவ் டிகிரி ஃபார்ம் இருக்கும். ஓகே, டோன்ட் கன்ஃபியூஸ் வித் தட். ரைட்? நோ அதர். So how to change the model into positive degree? No other. No other னு ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனாலே அது பாசிட்டிவ் டிகிரி தான். ஓகே, fill in the blanks கொடுத்து கேட்கலாம். no other ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி. So choose a correct degree for the given statement or fill in the blanks னு கொடுத்து கேட்கலாம். So no other னு ஸ்டார்ட் ஆனா அங்க பாசிட்டிவ் டிகிரி. So no is singular. I use a singular be verb. Okay, singular be verb. So followed by the negative construction. So positive degree as. அங்க as கூட போடலாம். Right? So I go for the first example. See, now tell me what is the comparative degree for the given statement. This is an example for the model. The tallest girl in the class. What is the comparative degree? Sudha is, exactly, Sudha is taller than any other girl in the class. And this is comparative. How to change the same into positive degree? No other. So positive degree change பண்ணும்போது எப்பவுமே second part of the statement first வரணும். So no other, cancel. Sorry. Right. So how to change into positive degree? Class is, it can be as tall as or so is also possible. So tall as Sudha. Got it? So comparative degree in the model இன்னொரு ஃபார்ம்லயும் எழுதலாம். Take down the other way of writing comparative degree. Sudha is taller than all other girls. Girls, plural form here. Girls in the class. So if you see all other use பண்ணா அங்க noun plural இருக்கு. Any other use பண்ணீங்கன்னா noun singular இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் error spottingலயும் கேட்பாங்க. Select the correct sentence, incorrect sentence, however it is. So next, and the positive degree, the other way of writing the positive degree for the same, I mean the superlative degree, take down. Sudha is the tallest of all girls in the class. So இது இப்படியும் வரலாம். Both are correct. Got it? I'll give next example. Rose is more beautiful than any other flower in the garden. So what degree is the given statement? Comparative. இப்படியும் கேட்கலாம். அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துட்டு ஐடென்டிஃபை த டிகிரி, பாசிட்டிவா கம்பேரிட்டிவா சூப்பர்லேட்டிவா ஆர் fill in the blanks கொடுக்கலாம். இல்ல ஒரு கம்பேரிட்டிவ் டிகிரி கொடுத்துட்டு இதோடைய பாசிட்டிவ் டிகிரி என்ன? So I gave a comparative degree, find out the positive and superlative degree for the same. Okay, 4 options கொடுத்துட்டு which is the positive degree for the given statement. Find out. Can you tell me the superlative degree now? Rose is the most beautiful flower in the garden is correct. And what is the positive degree? No other flower in the garden is so beautiful as rose. Correct? So what are the ways of asking questions? So first way, it can be ஒரு statement கொடுத்துட்டு positive or comparative or superlative. Okay? Or நாலு sentence கொடுத்துட்டு identify the sentence which contains a superlative degree in it. Or fill in the blanks. Rose is the dash beautiful god flower in the garden. The வந்து அங்க superlative degree. அந்த keywords வச்சு தான் identify பண்ணணும். Okay? Or ஒரு positive degree ஏதோ கொடுத்துட்டு identify, please transform the same into superlative degree. Okay? So எப்படி கேட்டாலும் the logic is same. So next model is one of the model. So one of the plus superlative degree. So when you say one of the அப்புறமா superlative degree தான் வரணும். அங்க positive comparative வந்தா that's an error. Okay? And comparative degree change பண்ணும்போது இந்த மாடல்ல we use than many other or most other. Many other யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இல்லைன்னா most other யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இந்த மாடல்ல. இங்க வந்து any other யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது for this model. And very few. So for this model, one of the positive degree change பண்ணும்போது we begin with very few and it is not no other. So very few னு start ஆனாலே அங்க positive degree தான் வரணும். Okay? And fewன்றது plural, hence I use a plural be verb here. And positive degree, fewன்றது positive, hence I use a positive degree as, positive as. Got it? Take down the example. What degree is the given statement? Superlative degree. See, one of the அப்புறமா வர noun வந்து இங்க plural தான் இருக்கும். Error spotting. அங்க வந்து singular இருந்தா அது தப்பு. Okay? So Ram is one of the cleverest boys in the class. How to change into comparative degree? Pick your answers. You can also use many other or most other. Use பண்ணலாம். ரெண்டுமே correct. No. Ram is cleverer than most other boys. It is not most clever. Okay, most other boys in the class. Many other boys in the class. Adjective நீங்க இங்க தானே யூஸ் பண்றீங்க. Cleverer than. So I'll give another example take down. The Taj Mahal is more beautiful than many other buildings in India. What degree is the given sentence? Comparative. Find out the positive and superlative degree for the same. One minute. So what is the superlative degree for the given statement? The Taj Mahal is the most beautiful building in India. What is the positive degree? Very good. So very few buildings in India are as beautiful as the Taj Mahal. Understand? Good. So next model is comparative model. So comparative model means we compare two people, two persons, or two things. Yes, now tell me, comparative degree la superlative degree possible because you're comparing only two people, two persons, or two things. Superlative degree, is it possible in this model? No. So more than two vandada number superlative degree possible. So for this model, there is no superlative degree, only positive degree is possible. For example, Ooty is cooler than Madurai. What are the two places we are comparing? Ooty and Madurai. And what is the degree for the statement? Comparative. So what can be the positive degree for the given statement? Positive degree எப்படி change பண்ணலாம்? Yes. Cool as Ooty. This is the logic. Madurai is not so cool as Ooty. This is the positive degree for the given statement. Only positive degree is possible in this model, and there is no superlative degree. Take down the other example. Kala is taller than Mal. Kala is taller than Mala. What is the positive form? Mala is not so tall as Kala. Very good. Next statement. Somu is not so clever. Sorry. Okay, take down. Somu is not so clever as Raja. What degree is that? Change into comparative. Very good. Raja is cleverer than Somu. Positive degree is given. You have to change into comparative. Take the other example. Apples are costlier than mangoes in the summer season. Apples are costlier than mangoes in the summer season. So what degree is that? Comparative. Find out the positive degree. Costlier வந்து the comparative degree ஆயிடுமே. Use positive degree there. Very good. Mangoes are not so costly as apples in the summer season. Very good. What degree is the given statement? Comparative. So comparative degree negative form I've given. So how to change into positive? Yes. Sita is as tall as Leela. Okay. The other example. Apples are not more expensive than mangoes during winter. Change into positive. Apples are first varum. Mangoes are as expensive as apples during winter. Okay. So degrees of comparison over 3 models. Okay. So next class, what shall we start with? Simple complex compound. We will start with that. Okay. I think it's time up.